Hello everyone, I'm Cody with the Architect Sportsman Fishing and Hunting Report, and today I've been asked to provide a video review of Thermocline Lures. Thermocline Lures is based out of Alba, Texas, which is on Lake Fork. Thermocline Lures started out as a crappie manufacturer of lures, so we'll take a look at their crappie line first. And what I have here, this is a little fry. As you can tell, it's very little, perfect for crappie fishing. And then they also have a little bit larger presentation of the fry, and this is Mr. Fry. A little bit bigger. I'll show you in comparison. The top one is Little Fry, the bottom one is Mr. Fry. Alright, and then the next one that we have is the Slab Stinger. The difference between the Slab Stinger and the Fry, I'll show you the Mr. Fry first. It's the body presentation. The Slab Stinger is more of a tube with a tail on it. And then the Fry is more of a defined body. And then the last one that we have is the Slab Bug. Now this is pretty neat. I really like this. And I'm just now getting into the crappie fishing, but I think this is going to be pretty good right here. And this is the Slab Bug. It has two appending arms, and it has two appendages off the bottom. Good movement there. And I'll show you in comparison to the Mr. Fry again. I mean, you see they're all really small compared to my finger there. So this I think would be good if you were throwing it on like a beetle spin or a real small crappie spin. I like that for a trailer. And then also just on a small jig head. And that color that they gave me for that one was the East Texas Killer UV. Check them out online for their crappie, and you can look at all their color selection that they have there. Alright, now I'm going to show you what their lineup for their bass lures are, and we'll start with the biggest ones and we'll work our way down. And first we'll start out with the 8-inch lizard. 8-inch lizard, it's your standard style lizard, but what I noticed different about the plastics, it's a little more firmer, a little bit thicker in the body than most of your average lizards, and that's going to be better for you. You'll be able to fish that thing all day long without having to tear it up. Now if you get into a mess of fish and you're just stacking bass up all day, you're probably going to have to change it, but for just general all-day fishing, you're not going to tear that lizard up. That's good, solid plastic right there. And then the next one that they have is a 5-inch. It's a finesse lizard. And it's the first time I've really seen this, so I'm kind of excited. And I'll show you in comparison. The one here is the 8-inch lizard, and this is the 5-inch lizard. You can see in size. Now, this I think would be great if you fished it weightless, but also on a drop shot. I think if you like to drop shot, I think this will be a good presentation for you. It's real small, real slender profile, but it's got a lot of movement in it. So that'd be a perfect drop shot bait right there. And then the next is the eel. This is a 6-inch eel. It's smooth bodied all the way down, and then it comes to a flat tail. As you can see, that tail's flat. So that's going to give you a lot of action in the water. It's smooth, so when you run it through the grass, it's just going to slide right through there. Texas rig it, weightless. A tip for you though is if you're fishing that in grass, after you've rigged your hook up on it, just pull it up a little bit like this, put the hook into the back, the tip of the hook, and slide it back on. It'll create a weed guard on the tip of that hook. And then the next one is the 5-inch stick. The 5-inch stick is their Cinco style bait. Alright? But here's where Thermocline has differed from the Cinco bait. If you look right here, and right here, you'll see that it's riveted, so it moves. If you fish this wacky rig, you'll get a lot of movement out of that right there. And then the last one is the Super Fry. Now, I showed you the crappie versions, and you can get the Super Fry in crappie. Now, remember, that was the crappie version, and this is the bass version of the Super Fry. So you can see the difference in the size there. Alright? And those are the baits that we were sent for review. Now, they sent me a few packages of different colors. I've got the watermelon green with red flake. I've got blue fleck. I've got green pumpkin with red flake. I've got watermelon with red flake. This is pumpkin with green flake. And then the ones that I showed you, those were red bug. You see, it's one of their colors. I like that. Check them out online at www.thermoclinelures.com. Let them know that the Arkle Okotek Sportsman's Fishing and Hunting Report sent you, and we'll see you on the water.